You know when you're scrolling online and an ad just gets you? It feels like it's reading your mind, right? It zeroes in on a worry you've had, and then, bam, it presents the perfect fix. Well, that's not magic. It's a playbook, and today we're going to tear it down, piece by piece.
See that question right there? That's the key. That's the whole entry point to the sales pitch. It's not really a question, it's a hook, and it's designed to make you stop scrolling and think, wow, yeah, that is me. The moment you nod along, you're invested. They've got you.
So part one is all about the pain point. Before an ad can even think about selling you something, it has to make you feel like it understands you. The whole goal is to describe your frustration so well that you feel compelled to stick around and hear the rest.
And this is exactly why it works so well. By starting with a problem you immediately recognize, the ad just slips right past your usual defenses. It's not some annoying interruption anymore. It's a conversation that's all about you. That's me moment, it's the foundation for everything that's about to come next. Okay, so now they have your attention. And this is where they do something really, really clever. It's like a magic trick. They take your problem, your pain, and they tell you those 3 little words you want to hear. It's not your fault. Instead, they invent a common enemy for both of you to fight against.
And in this story, metabolism gets a total makeover. It's not just a biological process anymore, it's the villain. It's this outside force that's completely out of your control and it's actively working against you. This is a brilliant move because it wipes away any personal blame and recasts you as the victim.
And then they put you in what's called a doom loop. They lay out this sequence of events that feels so logical, so inescapable. Each step makes the next one feel totally inevitable. And why do they do this? To make you feel trapped, which seriously ramps up your need for an outside solution, a hero to come and break the cycle. So after they've built up this relatable problem and this external enemy, the ad finally makes its big turn. This is the pivot point in the story. It's where a single, simple solution gets introduced to save the day. The hero has arrived.
Do you hear how certain that sounds? It's not, Mitolyn might help a little. That's where Mitolyn comes in. After building up this huge, unbeatable villain, the ad gives you this incredibly simple solution. That contrast is completely on purpose. It makes the product feel like a silver bullet.
But like hero needs a backstory, right? You can't just say, it's magic. The ad has to give you a simple, believable-sounding explanation to make the whole thing feel scientifically credible.
And this is how they do it. They pull out a real scientific term, mitochondria. But they don't give you a biology lesson. Nope, they just call them the tiny engines inside your cells. It's a clever trick. It makes a complex biological idea sound mechanical, like something you can easily fix. That one word, mitochondria, gives it an immediate layer of legitimacy.
And this right here is just a classic before and after, but for your cells. It takes this abstract idea of supporting mitochondria and makes it a super tangible choice. Do you want to be tired and inefficient, or active and energetic? It frames the decision so it seems completely logical. And now the ad switches gears one more time. It stops talking about the simplified science of how it works and starts focusing on the emotional reward, on what your life will be like after you use it. This is where they sell the dream.
Just look at how this list is structured. It starts with the thing that got you here in the first place, fat burning, but then it quickly moves into bigger life benefits, focus, energy, confidence. You see, they're not just selling a pill anymore. They're selling a new identity, a better you.
This is Social Proof 101. When they say thousands of people just like you have already succeeded, they're tackling your biggest fear head-on. What if it doesn't work for me? It just lowers the risk in your mind, makes the decision feel safer, and creates this powerful fear of missing out.
So we've made it to the last and maybe the most important part of the formula. The problem's been set, the villain's been named, the hero has arrived. Now the ad has to close the deal. It needs to tell you exactly what to do next and why you gotta do it right now.
So let me ask you, after all that buildup, all that momentum, what's the one job this final section absolutely has to do to make the whole thing work?
It all boils down to 2 things, urgency and simplicity. First, you have to feel like you need to act now, before the opportunity is gone. And second, the path to buying has to be so ridiculously simple that you have no reason to even hesitate.
And the language totally shifts here. It's not suggestive anymore. It's commanding. Click the link. Don't wait. These are strong, direct commands designed to shut down any second thoughts and just guide you to one single action. It takes all the thinking out of the decision.
So there it is.
The 6-step formula that takes you from pain all the way to purchase. You identify the pain, create an enemy, introduce a hero, give it a backstory, sell the dream, and then push to close. Now that you know the blueprint, you're going to start seeing it everywhere. And it really makes you wonder, when a story is this perfectly put together, are they selling you a solution, or are they just selling you the story?